I've told this story before, but I must tell it again. As you look at the all-time goaltender win leaders, I went to T-Mobile Arena, and I asked the head of security, who's the biggest star that turned out to be the coolest person to work with, to deal with? Without hesitating, he said Marc-Andre Fleury. You think about all the acts that go through Las Vegas and play at T-Mobile, and the nicest guy, a goalie. Everybody jokes around about goalies. You watch Slapshot, the goalie's out there. Not this guy. Class act and a wonderful human being. Good for hockey that he stays in it. You've seen him up close, Tony.
Well, the great thing for me is I thought this might be his last year, so I took a trip to Chicago last week when the Wild played there. He wasn't playing the game, so I went down to see him at the start of the game. He wasn't dressing, and he was in his workout. He jumped off the bike, came and talked to me, and I said, Flower, is this the last year? And he had a big smile, and he says, I haven't decided yet. You know, I'm starting to think about the family and what would be best for the family. And I said, if you think about it and it's a 50-50 decision, please play for me so I can watch you one more year.
I love it.
And because I was fortunate enough to coach him in Pittsburgh for 5 years. And what your friend said in Vegas, I'm sure people in Pittsburgh and
Without
Minnesota say the exact same thing. There's not a better, happier, better, fun person to bring life to everybody that's in contact with him. Incredible player, but a person that just makes the game so much better and exciting.
And that can't always be said about goaltenders.
Not always.
They're unique.
Good point.
They're unique and quirky in their own way. But to have Marc-Andre Fleury into the dressing room, he just puts a smile on everyone's face. He lights it up. And that goes back to your point, Tony, of just the class that he's personified. And he's going to be able to go out on his own terms. Mentioned that last year's going to be his last year. He's just short of 1,000 starts. He's played 1,000 games in the NHL. I believe he's just short of 1,000 starts. To get 1,000 starts in the NHL,
still an elite goalie.
Yes, he is.
And the athletic,
forget that.
And he's still kind of back. He's got the athleticism. It's never left. And you look a lot of the goaltenders now, that butterfly position. Marc-Andre Fleury falls into that hybrid goaltender where he'll stand up, the old-fashioned poke check. It's more of a road hockey style. Just get it done anyhow, any fashion. He came in with enormous pressure. Top pick with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yep.
There was a lot expected of him. Sometimes you can falter. He was able to go on, win some Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins, go to Vegas, that Stanley Cup final. He's a hero there. He's a hero in Pittsburgh. And this longevity, retiring in Minnesota, he wanted to stay there and be a part of it. He's going to get it. And good for him going out in style. I hope he has a phenomenal year next year.
Same here. Good for hockey to have him back.